Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kami ang Kabataang Bangsamoro. Ako ang inyong kabisig Joe.
Halid namin ay mga totoong kwento mula sa bangsa at pampa-good vibes. Ito ay inyong kabisig, Reed.
At sama-sama tayong matuto, matuwa, at maging kabahagi sa nais nating pagbabago. BP, ang inyong kabisig. Boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa. Kapit, Bisig.
Mga kasama natin ang ating mga provincial correspondents na mula pa sa iba't ibang parte ng Bangsamoro region, pati na rin sa labas ng bansa, atin silang kilalanin.
Mula sa Bisig, ako ang inyong Kapit Bisig, Juhay Pabidar.
Sa probinsya ng Lanao del Norte, ako ang inyong kabisig Nurhania Pakalamot, Kapit Bisig.
Mula dito sa Metro Manila, ako po ang inyong kabisig, Muhammad Maki Balingingan, Kapit Bisig.
Mula dito sa probinsya ng Lanao del Sur, ako ang inyong kabisig, Gaps Argaya.
Mula dito sa Davao Region, ako si Jay sa San Francisco, Kapit Bisig.
Mula dito sa Iligan City, ako si Muammar Dipatuan, Kapit Bisig para sa bangsa.
Ang inyo pong kabisig, Atty. Bador Mangindra, mula sa Dalingawan, Tikit, Cotabato.
Mula sa bayan ng Basilan, ito si Abu Muhammad Asmawit, ang iyong kabisig.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng mga kabisig natin na nanonood ngayong Lunes. Ngayong Lunes.
Ayan, mapyabalulaw mga kabangsamoro. Hi Joe and BP.
Yes, sawadee ka.
Yes.
Today is Monday, sa namang panibagong Lunes.
Yeah,
No,
and by the way, happy Eid nga pala sa inyong dalawa.
Kala ko happy month sa iyo.
Happy Eid. How did
Happy
you spend your Eid ba?
Ako, the usual. Umuwi ako ng Dalikan, and then in the afternoon, I have to go back here sa Cotabato. So, marami nga tayong ginagawa din sa office eh. Luto-luto, kain-kain.
Akala mo hindi tayo magkakasama, no?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long weekend, no?
Yes, it was a long weekend. And since today is Monday,
Yes.
today is also not the last episode, no? But the finale episode for Season 1. Tama. And madami kaming pinrepare sa inyo ng mga stories, mga kabisig. Dahil today makasama natin ng iba't ibang youth orgs dito sa Cotabato City and Maguindanao to share yung mga kanilang stories, mga ginagawa nila in times of pandemic. But before we proceed to that, gusto na muna nating i-congratulate yung nanalo sa ating survey, sa ating viewership survey. Yan.
Congratulations to Eugenio de Guzman from Cotabato City and
Febrida Mending, manguda dato ng Quirino Sultan Kudarat.
yes.
Once again, congratulations kayo ay nanalo ng 500 pesos. Maghintayin lang dahil bibigyan kayo ng tawag natin makasama from the Asia Foundation para sa inyong premyo. And sila yung two last winners, no, for Season 1.
Yeah.
So hindi na tayo magsasabi
Season
nung
one.
spill natin na pero I think pwede pa rin sila sumagot ng survey natin. We will be attaching the link ng survey kung saan tayo naka-live this afternoon.
Yes.
Ayan, and once again, Kapit Bisig program is funded and supported by the USAID, the Asia Foundation in partnership with the Moropreneur Inc. Yes, Mipi. And oo nga, yung promise natin sa mga kabisig natin to always provide them timely and accurate information, lalong-lalo na about COVID. Here's it. Direk?
Yan. For global updates na coronavirus cases, meron na tayong 18,220,202 as of August 2.
203. As of August
203. Kahapon, no? Yeah.
And sa Philippines naman, meron tayong 103,185.
185, wow. Okay, this is naman for the Bangsamoro region. Meron na tayong total cases na 479. Ayun sa neighboring towns natin sa Maguindanao, merong suspect cases 71. Probable is 3, then may confirmed na 39. And this is as of August 2 of 2020. And the infographic here is from the Ministry of Health ng Bangsamoro government. This one naman is from the Department of Health. I just don't know why is the data is magkaiba. Iba sa Ministry of Health ng BARM, iba naman din sa Bangsamoro government. Pero nilagay sa DOH, pero nilagay na lang natin para klaro, mahirap na. Ayan, so that's 405 total cases na sa buong BARM. That's as of August 2, 2020. I think late lang din nila na-update, no? Yung website nila sa Department of Health National.
While sa Soc-Sargent naman, meron tayong 290 total cases, and sa Cotabato City we have 28 total cases. Ayan.
Yes, and that is from the Facebook page ng Department of Health Region 12. Ayan, and dahil nga finale natin for Season 1, binalikan natin lahat ng mga naging episodes natin simula, anong month ba? Simula month of April.
Yeah.
Tama ba? Sa
April.
kasagsagan nung pandemya up to now, yung mga topics na pinag-usapan natin din.
Reminders pa ng COVID.
Pero mamaya babalikan natin yan.
Okay.
Oo nga naman, no? Yung meron tayong pinrepare na video din from the World Health Organization for COVID. Kasi maraming mga kabisig natin dito ang nagtatanong. Although, palagi na natin sinasabi yung mga things that I can do to help flatten the curve, pero marami pa rin talaga ang medyo hindi nakakaintindi dito. That's why we always play this video every time nagkakapit bisig tayo. So please watch this video from the World Health Organization.
No matter where you live or who you are, each of us can help break the chains of COVID-19 transmission. Here's what you can do to protect yourself and others. Cover your cough and sneeze. Clean your hands frequently and thoroughly, especially before and after putting on a mask and going outside or coming home. Avoid crowded places and mass gatherings. Avoid touching surfaces in public as they might be contaminated by someone with the virus. Socialize at a distance. Stay at least 1 meter away from others as much as you can and wear a mask if you can't. If you feel even slightly unwell, stay home. Call your local health authorities and get tested. If you test positive, follow the recommendations from health authorities about how and where you should isolate from others and receive medical care if needed. Make a list of people you have recently been in contact with. Self-quarantine for 14 days if you have been in contact with anyone confirmed with COVID-19. Make sure you follow your local guidance. Each country or area has its own levels of transmission, resources, and recommendations, and the situation can change rapidly. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the way we live, work, and connect with others. It is challenging, but together, we can break the chains of COVID-19 transmission.
There you have it, a very informative video from the World Health Organization reminding everyone ano ba yung dapat nilang gawin, MIPI.
Yeah, so una-una, you always have to wash your hand, of course. And the proper use of your facial mask. That means hindi pwedeng ilagay sa inyong leeg. Dapat lagi sa bunga
So,
ang ating
very good kasi dinidemo ni Kabisig na rin kung paano yung tamang
Thank you so much
paglagay.
for demonstrating.
Yes.
And of course, yung social distancing.
Ilang metro ba yan, MIPI?
Of course, dapat 1 to 2 meters. Gaya ng ginagawa natin ngayon.
Parang hindi naman 2 meters.
Kung wala namang ginagawa sa bahay or wala namang importanteng bagay na ginagawa sa labas, please stay at home po.
And of course, yung pinaka-importante, dapat na tamang impormasyon yung nakuha ng mga kabisig natin. Because again, in this time of pandemic, pag maling information ang nakuha natin, mas lumalala yung problema. Right?
Yes.
Parang verify ko lang, right?
Exactly, Joe.
Ayan. Once again, Kapit Bisig program is supported by the Asia Foundation with the USAID in partnership with the Moropreneur Inc. Ayan. And now, sa yung sinasabi ko nga kanina, binalikan natin lahat ng mga nakarang episodes from the month of April up to now. Parang throwback lang to eh. These are the best, no? Not the best. Pero yung pinaka-highlights ng mga napag-usapan natin from April up to nung Monday. So samahan nyo kami para balikan yung mga nangyari mga kabisig. Please watch this video. Movement.
Kwento?
Fulfilling.
Fun. Enjoy. It was challenging. But you know, when you are challenged, it's actually fun. Kasi you get to deal with different people, you get to communicate with them, you get to argue with them in terms of ideas. May minsan na parang mag-aaway na. pero pagkakasundo rin naman. Para silang, kumbaga, gold na kailanman ingat-ingatan mo.
After 4 months, I think I am able to convey my message in front of the camera or in front of the public compared to the person I am before.
Kahit papaano, na-boost ko yung confidence ko kasi I really have this camera fright. Every time na nasa set kami, tapos pinipinch namin yung legs ng bawat isa kapag sila na. Kasi hindi kami na-aware na kami na pala yung magsasalita. So, yun.
Siguro pinaka-namimiss ko na, it could be the day. Pinaka-namimiss ko na araw is Monday because it's full pack kasi na araw yun eh. The moment na pagising mo in the morning and then coming in the office. Kasi to be honest, all the preparations talaga, mostly napafinalize natin siya on the Monday.
Nakakamiss yung mga moments na lalo na yung mga kulitan dito sa behind the scene ng ng every episode ng KB. Para po sa lahat ng mga nanood at sumuporta sa Kapit Bisig program, maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you for supporting Kapit Bisig program and giving us a positive message sa aming mga host and sa mga production team.
Suspended in the air, I hear myself breathing. Hanging by a thread, my heart is barely beating. I haven't fallen yet, but I feel it coming. Tell me, would it be too much to ask if you break it to me gently that I'm waking the next day without you beside me? And who I hold on to today, tomorrow will just be a memory, and that I will look back at all of this and wonder why I've stayed in here just to watch you disappear. So I breathe and let you go. How do I breathe and let you go? Before it's too late, I'll take a step away. I know one word won't make me go rushing back to you. So I'll just shut my eyes, forget that you were mine. How do you go from making one your home and then just letting it all go? Let me take it in before it sinks in.
Lights, camera, action.
Far beyond my reach is the future you promised. Now what I never even had, I have every reason to miss, and I don't know where I could find the strength to let you go when the only life I've come to know packed his bags and left me alone. You found another home, so before it's
Muli, ito si Tam, ang inyong kabisig, Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.
Muli, ito si Bax, Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.
Muli, ito po si Nipi, ang inyong kabisig, Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.
Muli, ito si Rin, ang inyong kabisig, Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.
Muli, ito si Joe Salik, ang inyong kabisig, Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.
Wow. Ano ba? Prenup ba yun? Or iba yung tama?
Napaka-emotional, char.
Wow, una tayo magdrama dito. Again, this is just the start, no?
Yeah.
Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan, marami pa tayong kwentuhan na mangyari in the coming months, inshallah. But there you have it, mga kabisig. Maraming salamat for production team for coming up with that video. Congrats to Mipi and Bax, no?
Yes.
Napakaganda nung video na yon. And yeah, Mipi.
Naalala niyo pa ba yung first day niyo dito?
Not new, mo. Kasi ako lang naman yung dito. Wala naman.
Kayo. Naalala niyo pa ba?
Inabutan ng lockdown.
For episode 1, ako lang dito.
Oo.
So wala akong kasama na I feel so lonely.
Char.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diba yan? Yes.
Ako, episode 2 na ako nakapasok dito.
Ganun ba? Okay. Okay. Episode
Wow.
2 na. Oo.
Same scenario, no? Hindi kasi agad-agad makapasok sa Cotabato.
Yeah. Kasi before, nasa GCQ pa tayo ng General Community
And then again, we
Quarantine
have to
tayo.
go back. The reason why bakit merong Kapit Bisig. Right?
Yes.
So, na-craft ang Kapit Bisig in the kasagsagan ng pandemic. Nung around March, pag-start, no? Nung conception with the
Yeah.
because nakita natin na there is a lack in terms of information dissemination. And ang daming fake news na nagsilabasan, lalong-lalo na online. And ang pinaka-prone to this are the youth.
Yes.
Dahil nga, ang mga kabataan yung madalas babad sa internet, sa social media. That's why sila yung mas prone. I don't understand bakit pa-stop-stop ang microphone ko, pero sige lang.
Yun
Laban
nga,
lang.
John, no? Because of that infodemic na nagmi-mislead siya sa ating mga kabataan at
Exactly.
sa mga ibang concerned individuals.
Do you happen to remember, baka bisig na rin, what are some of the fake news na lumabas nung kasagsagan ng COVID-19?
Yeah.
Remember about the banana and egg?
Banana and egg.
Yun talaga yung
And
pinaka...
Because of that,
Oo.
tumaas yung prices ng mga goods na yan, di ba?
Yeah. And up until now, hindi pa rin bumababa kasi di ba, ang hirap naman talaga.
That is just one of the causes of infodemic. Dahil nga lahat ng bagay na nangyari sa lipunan natin are interconnected. So sabi nga natin kanina, sabi-sabi na banana and eggs could help prevent you from being infected with the COVID-19 virus. But then, dahil doon, people nag-panic buying, they started buying bananas and eggs, and tumaas yung market. Dahil mataas yung market, nagmahal yung presyo. And
Exactly, Joe.
those are just the little economic side of mga infodemics being spread sa community natin.
Fake news.
Exactly, fake
So
news.
since na pag-uusapan na rin natin yung mga kabataan na prone nga dito sa infodemics na to, ngayong araw madami tayong makakasama mga kabataan.
Ganun ba? Sabi nga na doon sa kata, no? Before it's too late. Diba? Actually, wala namang connect yung sasabihin ko. Pero yun nga, today is the day for us to celebrate yung mga small victories sa mga kabataan. Alam mo, itong mga visitors natin dito are really close sa akin din because I started doing advocacy works with them din.
Yeah.
So, nakasama na rin natin to sila sa mga iba't ibang mga aktibidades na ginagawa natin in the community. And today, I am very proud, no, to introduce yung first visitor natin na youth-led organization sa Maguindanao. This is Amil. Ayan, itong mga kasama natin dito. Si Raid Salik, by the way, di ko po siya kapatid, kaapelyedo ko lang. Then we also have Hussein, ano ba ito apelyedo ni Hussein? Abu, ayan, mula pa sa Maguindanao, para ikwento sa atin kung ano ba ito, the story behind Amil. Yan. Ay, Hussein, parang nagugulat ka. Parang ayan, sana yung microphone natin na purple, para kay Hussein yan. Ayan, magandang hapon sa inyo, kabisig na Hussein and kabisig na Raid. Ayan, kamusta na ba kayo?
Okay naman. It's been a while since last time na nakita tayo.
Oo nga masyado ka na madaming ganap sa life mo. Si Raid.
Ayan, so first of all, hello, kabisig na Joe and kasama natin yung co-host. And hello, good afternoon to everybody, mga kabisig natin dyan na nanonood ngayong hapon. Kaway-kaway, char.
Wow! Yes, magandang hapon sa inyo mga kabisig natin. Again, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Dahil sinasabi nga natin, today is the day that we need to celebrate yung mga small victories, lalong-lalo na yung mga initiatives na ginagawa natin on the ground, lalong-lalo sa kabataan. And that's why we have you guys, because we think and we believe na yung story nyo could inspire a lot of youth pa, Bangsamoro youth, to also do the same advocacy sa mga ginagawa nyo din. Ayan.
Thank you so much.
Sino ba dapat?
Speaking of their initiatives, no, baka pwede nating simulan at kumustahin kung ano yung initiatives nila, no?
Siguro nga. Yeah, but before that, ano ba? Hussein, can you tell us something about Amil? Paano ba ito nagsimula, itong Amil na to?
Paano ba siya nagsimula? Actually, it's just a group of friends, no? Group of friends lang siya na nagsama-sama. Like, how about we make an organization? Ano ba yung maging goal natin, like, in making an organization? Kumbaga, those were BOL times na kailangan nating makipag sama-sama upang ma-push through yung yung all barm na sinasabi nila. Yun yung time na yon. So we engage with some people na kung saan pwedeng makatulong sa atin sa pagpapalawak ng ating network, and also kung sino naman yung makaturo sa atin na kung ano ba yung magandang mga proyekto or yung mga inisyatibo sa mga komunidad, or should we say na grassroots communities, kung ano talaga yung mga contextualized na nababagay doon.
Speaking of their initiatives, no, nakikita natin sa screens yung mga initiative ng AMIL.
Ang liit.
Yeah.
Ayan, oh.
Ayan, no.
Ayun yung, these are, ito, madami na to silang ginagawa eh. Kasi pina-follow ko din yung Facebook page nila, no?
Since ba na-establish or na-create ang AMIL? Since? Kailan
Pero
siya
when did AMIL started ba?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course, no. That's very relevant na question kasi we are celebrating our 2nd anniversary last July 31 ba? 31, 2020.
Bago.
And yes, 2nd anniversary. So basically, AMIL was created on July 31, 2018. So
2018.
Basically 2 years na kami.
2 years
Yes,
na. Congratulations.
Ano ba yung mga, syempre matagal na rin yung 2 years na yun. Ano ba yung mga motivation nyo?
Of course, back then, no, AMIL was created because of, sabi nga ni Hussein, is a circle of friends. But the thing is, the very core of this initiative is that kinreate namin si AMIL because of one reason, and that is the social pain. We have the social pain because we believe that everything starts from hugot. Everyone has to come up with a hugot.
Yeah.
Ano ba yung social pain? Bakit nyo kailangan yung gawin? Pucho-pucho lang ba ito? Or circle of friends ba lang ito? But this is more than a circle of friends. This is beyond circle of friends to think na nagawa siya because of one reason. And that is to activate the potential of the youth and let them contribute to the nation building, which is the BOL campaign back then. So hanggang ngayon, we continue to engage kahit na we are in the midst of pandemic, but we continue to engage with the youth to be able for them to participate, to contribute to the nation building.
Yeah, I really love how you said hugot, yun yung pinagkukunan nyo ng passion nyo on doing the things that you want to do. And you've also mentioned about community, that it's really important to understand yung context sa baba, because again, hanggat hindi mo naiintindihan personally the context sa baba, the problems sa baba, hanggat hindi mo nalalagay sa puso mo yan, you will never do any good, di ba?
Yeah.
Sa mga ginagawa.
And in our effort, we do say, no, in the organization, we really believe that understanding your context, your hugot, is a must. No?
Wow.
MUST. We can never move forward if we will not go down from the level of our community. If we don't understand what is the hugot, bakit natin ito ginagawa, then we cannot move forward. So that's the thing na pinaka-important.
That is really powerful, Raid, no? I really can sense yung passion niya, no, while answering the question.
Yeah.
Tama nga yun, yung understanding the concept and putting it into hugot with something that would fuel you to go further with your advocacy.
Of course, because we are not paid here. No, hindi tayo binabayaran actually. Implementing a project, hindi tayo binabayaran dito.
Parang galit na galit siya, pero I like it. Oo nga naman. Purely from the heart.
Si Usain, baka meron siyang gusto.
Ikaw, Usain, baka meron.
Wala naman.
Wala naman.
Well, actually, tama talaga. Hindi naman tayo binabayaran para
Yes.
dito. Yeah, this is for the advocacy itself, for the social pain, and the issues, no, kung saan hindi naman talaga lahat ng bagay kaya nating solusyonan.
Correct.
At least in a small thing na kaya nating mag-response, let's do it piece by piece, di ba?
Yes. Speaking
Step
of
by
the
step.
small things na ginagawa sa ating komunidad, no? Ano yung mga ginagawa nyo ngayon sa gitna ng pandemya?
This time of pandemic.
Ano ba? Ano ba yung una? Actually, we had 2 initiatives.
Wow.
Yung isa is tapos na, yung isa is ongoing right now. But the first thing is yung sa yung sa gitna mismo ng pandemic during March. I think March or April, basta it's either of the 2 months na yon. It's called Project Katsangila. Actually, hindi kami yung proponent noon. Yung sa Project Katsangila. Actually, members namin, we shouldn't be here, di ba? Like they dapat sila. Pero yung sa Katsangila, it started on the call for localized youth-led response ng Positive Youth Development Network. So, nag-call for response sila. It's not a competition naman. Pero, alhamdulillah, nakapasok kami sa second batch.
Yes.
So, nagsali kami, like let's do some effort on the ground on how we can reach more communities or households na para ma-aware sila. Because on those days, no, yung pandemic is, or yung COVID-19 is nasa urban places pa masyado. Masyado silang, yung urban places masyadong exposed. So, kumbaga sinabi namin na paano kung darating na dito sa amin banda, sa rural area. So let's make them have awareness. Let's teach them how to do proper hand washing on kung paano talaga magawa yung mga dapat na
Preventive measures.
preventive measures. Kaya nga, Katsanggila, awareness and measures of prevention.
Localize.
And we do believe that prevention is better than cure, di ba?
Wow, iba talaga si Hussein.
Parang ngayon ko lang narinig yun na Char.
Prevention is better than cure. By the way, ano ba itong Katsanggila? Is it since you mentioned about localized, youth-led, Katsanggila is what? Anong word ba to?
Katsanggila is a Magindanaon term which means prevent or to prevent. So basically prevention, di ba?
Yes.
Awareness campaign.
Yeah.
And who supported this?
It's from the Positive Youth Development Network na fund. So since we have networks, andyan naman yung sa province side, the Maguindanao Association of Youth Organization and Sultan Pax Leadership Academy. So networking, lahat tayo sama-sama sa isang inisyatibo. So we had one initiative hitting 4 communities. Like hitting 4 birds with 1 stone, di ba?
I don't hit birds. That's animal cruelty.
Example lang naman yun.
Wow, that's really interesting, Hussein. Working with these sectors sa baba, was it challenging for you guys? I mean, paano niyo ba ito ginawa? Kasi you guys are youth and then you work with the community. So, how was it? Tell us something about it.
Well, the question is, paano namin na-cope yung implement sa baba, yung project? Well, going back to your community is sobrang dali lang sabihin pag tayo nasa speaking engagement. Whenever time we are in a seminar, speaker tayo, sinasabi natin, you go back to your community, do some project. That's very cliche and madali lang sabihin. But when you go back to your community, the challenge, parang you yourself against the world. Parang ganyan yung huge yung responsibility and the challenge sa baba. That consider you consider the people's resistance, you consider the struggle sa may mga tao rin na hindi masyado gusto mag-participate dun sa proyekto mo. May mga tao din na hindi naniniwala. Your project is effective enough to combat something na dapat mong i-combat. So, yun yung mga challenges. What we did is that we strengthen the community preparation, establishing rapport with the community. That's very important because when the community owns the project more than you, then that's the time na mas maganda yung magiging effect. Bakit? Kasi the concept of co-creation is nandun. Hindi mo pwede na when you go back to your community, feeling magaling ka na. When you go back to your community, ikaw na si very smart Superman. No. Because no matter how smart you are, no matter how good your project is, no matter how noble your intention is, hindi mo yan may implement without the help of the community. So, help of the community or the concept of co-creation is very important.
Co-designing, co-owning the initiative. I like that. Hussein, do you want to add something?
I think tama talaga yun. Kasi yun naman talaga you have to own make the community own the project. Dapat may co-ownership, di ba? TMI.
Co-creating innovative social solutions. Tama nga naman kasi syempre kung sila mismo na tinutulungan ay hindi nila naiintindihan yung ginagawa, then how do you think the project would be sustained, di ba, in the long run? Tama nga naman yun. Aside from Katsanggila, what are the other initiatives na feel ko kasi madami, very active kayo online.
Ayan, mga kabisik, hawak kamay, Char. So, pangalawang project namin na ginawa sa ground is that we call it Talayang Agri-Heroes Program.
Talayang.
From the name of the place, name of the municipality na Talayan. So, we made it na Talayang para mas
young, no?
Yes, young. This is
young.
for Talayan. No? Talayang Agri-Heroes Program. Actually, the idea is kasi kasagsagan ng pandemic So, a lot of organization, a lot of initiatives that includes the LGU. The flagship project is that awareness campaign. Mabigyan ng lunas yung masigurado na everyone is following health protocol. So, ano ba yung kailangan natin gawin? Ano ba yung kailangan natin may parating sa may parating na tulong sa komunidad? So, doon pumasok si Talayang Agri-Heroes Program. Kasi ang mga kabataan kasi ngayon is very, energetic Kailangan lagi nasa labas. Laging, 'di ba? Laging tayo nakagala, yung mga bata gumagala sila, laging nasa ibang place para lang
di mapakali, no?
di mapakali.
Na mestisa.
Now, ano ba yung pwede natin gawin? Kasi baka iba na yung maisip ng mga kabataan sa bahay. Ano ba yung pwede natin gawin na matulungan natin sila in a meaningful way? So, doon pumasok si Talayang Agri Heroes Program. Talayang Agri Heroes Program ay isang 6-month project actually. Yun lang yung ganun lang siya kaliit na project.
Yeah.
Na kung saan magko-call for application sa mga teams by teams siya.
Yeah.
That includes SK, youth organization, youth groups, or a group of friends. Pwede siyang sumali na mag-apply ng initiative nila sa gardening. So, after ma-screen yung mga application nila, sasala sila sa bootcamp na kukunin lang sa kanila is 20 na qualified. So natapos na namin yung bootcamp and after the bootcamp, pumunta na sila sa community nila para magtanim. And ngayon, ongoing tanim nila, ongoing din yung consultation with the LGU because we are very we are very lucky kasi nakipag-partner kami sa LGU.
Yeah.
And super supportive naman sila sa initiative na ito. And that is very important, no? Because if you want real development and real effective project, collaboration is the key. So that's very important.
That's really the highlight, no? Including everyone from planning to implementation to sustainability plan. That is really smart.
Collaboration.
Yeah, Hussein.
And another thing is that it's also a recovery program because we've been all shook by this pandemic itself na ano na after ng pandemic, ano na ba yung dapat natin gawin? Sana yung ekonomiya? So we're also tapping the resources inside the municipality of Talayan. Well, actually, it's not just the municipality of Talayan, no? Kasi nga, may karatig municipality rin sila. So we open opportunities to others. So di ba, tulad nga ng sabi nila, no one is left behind. So yan.
Wow. Ayan, we're getting a lot of inspiring stories from these two gentlemen here, no, sa atin. And maraming salamat for sharing us your story. I think as much as we wanted to hear, no, yung more stories pa nila, but they are present all over social media. I think they have Instagram, right? And Facebook sa mga kabisig natin that are interested to know their initiative, just make sure to visit and support them.
Yes.
But then, di pa mag-i-end dito. Meron pa tayong closing question. Sa inyo dalawa, kayong sasagot dalawa. Bilang Kabataang Bangsamoro, ano yung pangarap mo for the Bangsamoro youth?
Of course, ever since naman, this is my dream for the Bangsamoro youth. Ever since na sumali ako sa Alliance of Magnanimous Youth Leaders Incorporated, my dream for the Bangsamoro youth is that everyone would participate para lang sa ating lugar, para sa Bangsamoro region. Everyone will participate. Wala nang batang parang enough being recipient of the programs, of the youth programs, attend lang. Let's develop our, this is the time. It's about time para yung mga natutunan natin is i-implement natin.
Yes.
Everything, every skills, knowledge will put into action. This is the perfect time para mag-participate tayo sa nation building natin.
Wow, that's really nice answer, Rai. Thanks so much. Hussein.
Ayan, tapos na po ang ating palabas. Anyway, ano nga yun siya?
Oo. Ganito kasi yun.
Bangsamoro.
Bilang Kabataang Bangsamoro, then you're also working with the youth. Ano yung pangarap mo para sa Kabataang Bangsamoro? Your personal dream for the youth?
My so-called pangarap is very complex, no? It's because ang dami natin pangarap para sa bangsa. But we're doing this kind of initiatives, this kind of programs, this kind of activities for the bangsa, by the bangsa, and of the bangsa itself.
Correct.
But still, there are many challenges along the way. But with the ignited flame for our homeland, matutuloy talaga siya. As long as yung intention mo is clean, pure talaga na advocacy work, walang halong intention na dahil sa pera at dahil sa power, mangyayari talaga siya. And
focus-driven.
Because we've been the Bangsamoro people has been through a lot of struggles this past few years. So I think we all deserve to celebrate wins also by implementing initiatives.
Exactly. That is really powerful, Hussein.
Yeah.
No, it's
ba yan?
Ano bang lalim ng sinabi niya eh.
I hope mga nanonood sa atin ng mga kabataan ay maraming natutunan sa segment nila sa Amil, no?
Wala pa tayong panalong may alam. Hindi pa natin na introducing question. Yes, once again, Raid and Hussein, maraming salamat for joining us this afternoon. Sa mga kabisig natin nanonood, once again, please support these gentlemen. They're all over Facebook. Do you want to plug your accounts or Adi para aware naman din
Of
sila.
course, yan. So sa lahat ng mga kabisig natin nanonood ngayon, inimbitahan namin kayo, Char, na mag-like and subscribe. Wala pa kaming YouTube channel. Siguro, if you want to know more about our organization, just simply visit our social media accounts. At Facebook, just visit Alliance of Magnanimous Youth Leaders Incorporated, and at Instagram, just search on @AMYN. Ayan. So, makikita nyo yung mga inisyatibo ng mga kabataan doon.
Yes. Kabisig na Mipi.
Just, do you wanna add something? A last word na lang. Wala na?
Mamamaalam na.
Last word.
Oo.
So yun, no? We will continue to develop potentials of the young people into greatness. Not greatness na maraming alam, magaling, but into greatness na kung saan tayo magiging kontento sa ating araw-araw na ginagawa sa ating komunidad. So yun lamang po ang aking masasabi sa sequel na to.
That's fine. Yes, Mipi, saan pa tayo?
Yes, so once again, thank you so much sa inyo. And mga kabisig, hindi pa po nagtatapos
Meron
ang aming...
pa.
Mamaya may makakasama pa tayong
Wait.
dalawang organizations.
There's more. Yes, dalawa pang makasama natin na organization, but we won't be introducing them sa ngayon muna because we wanted to maintain the excitement sa mga kabisig natin that are waiting with us. Before we proceed, we wanted to greet yung mga nakatutok sa atin ngayong hapon na ito. Si Sir Said S. Ampaw, watching from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Magandang hapon po sa inyo, kabisig na Said. Watching from Kabuntalan, si Pamia. Hi, salam, sabi ni Siti Zubaida, magandang hapon. Sabi ni Taz, nakakalungkot last episode na pala ng Kabisig. Inshallah, may season 2 pa po. Ayan. Wow. So ito yung mga nanonood sa atin madalas. Don't worry po, may season 2 pa po. Pero surprise pa yan, hindi pa natin sasabihin kung kailan. But that's really, really soon, inshallah. Sino pa ba nanonood? Kabisig na Mipi?
Checking right
Ayan.
now.
Meron ba rin tayo from Iligan City, the city of waterfalls, si Nor Epinefrin. Anong hirap i-pronounce ang last name? Kabisig na Gaps also said, thank you mga kabisig sa pagsama sa amin sa totoong kwento ng bawat isa laban natin sa COVID-19. Syukran sa lahat mula sa probinsya ng Lanao del Sur. Sukran hanggang sa muli. Wow, parang...
Yung laging nagko-comment sa atin dito. Sabi niya, Assalamualaikum mga kabang sa watching from the land of beauty and bounty.
Wow, saan nga yan? Sa Lanao del...
Yeah, pa-shoutout muna kay Dangling pa.
Shout out, Kisakino pa na nan.
Oo, Kisiki ka pa na. Hi, Dang.
Hi. Ay, Nor Haini Manong Karang is also watching. Hello, Ate Haini. May mga...
Bash ka na.
Oo, and Drew Luis Dawatan Sotomil from Midsayap, North Cotabato is also watching. Magandang hapon, sir. And ito, sobrang layo nito, si Leslie Ann Cuenca. Nasa Kwento, Tucananes. Ayan, magandang hapon sa iyo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just ka nanonood sa atin. Ayan, mamaya babatiin natin yung mga iba pang naka-tune in sa atin sa Kapit Bisig program.
Yes.
Mipi, ano ba yung susunod?
Yes, para mas makilala naman natin ang mga organization.
Ayan, para mas makilala pa natin ang mga organizations behind the Kapit Bisig program, please watch this video.
Project Peace Connect is a 3-year USAID-funded program of the Asia Foundation, which aims to stimulate social cohesion in Mindanao communities highly threatened by conflict. Working with the local grassroots organizations, Peace Connect promotes inter-group harmony by engaging key youth, religious, and community leaders through 3 approaches. 1. Support dialogue and mutual understanding between religious leaders to strengthen their capacity to engage effectively in public debate, to promote mutual trust and build confidence in the peace process. 2. Foster greater understanding between youth of different faiths and cultures and improve their capacity to understand and speak out in support of peace. 3. Promote mutual understanding and peace through positive messaging using broadcast media and social media.
Yes, and we're back.
Parang nagulat pa ako. Ayan, we're back mga kabisig. There you have it. Once again, Kapit Bisig program is supported by
the Asia Foundation and the USAID kasama ng the Moropreneur Incorporated.
Alright, para sa ating pangalawang guest, no? Dalawa ho sila, no? Mula naman sa Positive Vibes or the volunteers initiatives in bridging and empowering society, makakasama natin si Lo Ivan Castillon and Quizzy Buwisan.
I'm waiting for the logo to be flash screen natin, pero parang,
Yeah.
ayan, positive vibes.
Positive vibes, love.
Ayan, so papasok na lang sila. Ayan, please help us welcome Sir Ivan and Ma'am Quizzy Buwisan with us today.
Yes.
Ayan, wow. Wala pang music dyan direct at dahil hindi nga na-flash yung,
Yung mga
yung logo
pa-applause ko
nila.
last week.
Baka pwedeng may music. Ayan. Hi, sir. Assalamualaikum. Ayan. Hindi to Chris TV This is Kapit Bisig. Ayan. Good afternoon.
Okay,
Ba't masyadong formal? Agalang-galangan, Sir Ivan. Ayan. Once again, maraming salamat for joining us this afternoon. Rin?
Yeah, kamusta naman po ang eat ninyo?
Yung eat, mga kumusta? Pwede paki-email na lang yun.
Hindi, okay. Simulan na natin, no? Kung ano ba yung
Oo.
initiative? or
Parang
ano
nasa
ba
starstruck ka kay Ivan, ha?
Or ano ba yung positive vibes? At ano bang mga initiatives? No?
What is Positive Vibes? How it started? Why merong Positive Vibes? Sir Ivan.
Sige, okay, sa lahat po ng mga taga-panood natin, isang magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Ano po ba yung positive vibes? No? Actually, gusto na talaga namin na magkaroon ng, kumbaga, to radiate yung positivity around us, na kung saan, no, na through small acts of kindness that we are doing, doon natin na ta-translate yung positivity na yun. And then, paano simula itong positive vibes? Actually, nagsimula ito siya dahil sa idea na maraming gustong tumulong, maraming gustong mag-volunteer, pero wala silang avenue para ma-practice or put into realization yung mga gusto nilang mangyari. That is why nagkaroon ng isang avenue kung saan itong vibes para matugunan yung ganun na idea. So, from the series of activities kasi nakikita natin, based sa experience natin, tatanungin natin yung mga kabataan ngayon, gusto nyo bang volunteer? Gusto nyo bang tumulong? Gusto nila? Sabi nila, oo, gusto namin. Pero paano? So, doon nagkaroon ng idea na magkaroon ng positive vibes. So, mga young professional ito na binubuo ng Moro, ng Christian at ng IB na kung saan may isa-isang adikain kung saan gusto nila magkaroon ng peace building. Kasi yun yung gusto talaga namin, no? Parang isa sa konteksto na kung saan mas mapalaganap namin yung positivity at saka yung kumbaga mas makatulong kami sa komunidad to bring back or to bring back to community yung ano yung binigay ng community sa amin, no? So ganun yun siya. And then we also feel that in Positive Vibes, we believe that we provided avenue for all your advocacies and also to bring realization or reality to that vision that you have. And of course, siguro yung ating kasama na...
Yes, Quizzy.
Parang nasabi na yata lahat ni Sir Ivan. Ayun. So, yung ano namin sa Positive Vibes is every seed of kindness counts.
Yeah.
So, kung even sobrang liit lang nung efforts na ginagawa namin, we consider that as parang malaking bagay na rin para sa iba't ibang mga tao na may kailangan nun. Yung ripple effect kasi, hindi lang naman sa isang lugar lang magsistay yan. Siyempre, ripple, kakalat yan siya. So, hopefully, in the future, mas marami pang taong matutulungan ng Positive Vibes.
Wow. Volunteer-driven to, no? Kasi...
Yes, volunteer-driven siya na, no org, no? We don't have parang funds talaga to really work. But then, in all the initiatives that we have, maraming mga supports and networks because we believe that we cannot do it alone, but because of the networks and of course the help of some other individuals and institutions, we provided the avenue, especially to young people, to really participate in community-driven development activities, or it could be any initiative that they think fulfilling on their part, especially in helping other people.
You mentioned about, Sir Ivan, no, na this organization is composed of young professionals. So meaning to say, these members are probably working with the government or other sectors. How do you manage your time doing your initiative? Since, di ba, professionals nga itong mga kasama nyo dito.
Siguro, alam naman natin na bago tayo nag-take into commitment, service sa isang organization or sa group. Kumbaga, ang motivation lang talaga na nagbe-bring sa kanila to kumbaga, bring back to the organization and to all the initiatives of the organization is that siguro yung result or yung impact na nagagawa ng mga small initiatives and small kindness na nasi-share to other people in the same way on how they are able to contribute to read at large. No? Parang ganun na idea. So, many aspects siguro na nakikita ko na how would you able to sustain volunteers na hindi sila mawawala all throughout. Kasi ang volunteers naman, they will come and go, no? Pero paano natin sila, paano masusustain yung org kung ang mga tao come and go? May tao na come and go, but then there are some pillars or sabihin namin mga executive members that really work and kumbaga nagbigay ng time and effort, resources nila sa organization. Kaya mostly nangyayari yung mga meetings namin pag gabi. No? Mostly gabi na yan siya. And then we see to it na ginagawa namin ito in a fun way. Kasi baka ma-stress kami, exhaust kami, and then another problem lang na occur sa aming ginagawa. So it might be not kumbaga inspiring for young people to give their life, their time and resources sa ganung klaseng trabaho.
I think that's really the key, no, for an organization to be sustained. Kinakailangan mag-usap and try to come up with a decision na pinag-agreean ng lahat. Kasi sabi nga ni Raid kanina, no, yung co-owning it from the pag-idealize on the things that they'll be doing up to the following steps na gagawin.
How about naman sa part nyo as part of this or organization? Ano ba yung mga motivations nyo?
The question is kind of personal. Ikaw, Quizzy, bilang ikaw, what motivates to be part of this organization? Initiatives ito?
Actually, siguro to be honest, hindi naman all the time motivated kapag volunteer ka. So may mga chances talaga na medyo mababa yung motivation mo, yung self-esteem mo. Siguro, hinuhugot ko na lang din sa mga kasamahan ko. Pag nakikita kong very parang dedicated sila and motivated sa kung ano yung ginagawa namin. At saka yung sa mga taong natutulungan namin, makita mo nakasmile, makita mo yung epekto sa kanila. Parang in a way, mamotivate ka din talaga. Nagawin kung ano pa yung kaya mo. Minsan kahit talagang wala ka na, parang pag nakikita mo sila, itatry mo pa din sa sarili mo na gawin pa din yung ano yung kaya mong gawin para sa mga kasama mo, para sa mga taong natutulungan mo. So, very personal nga
ng lakas from mga kasama. That's nice.
Volunteerism. That reflects to other youth din naman to do their initiatives din.
Actually, very effective yan sa akin. There are times talaga na I feel so low, pero pag nakita ko yung mga kasama ko that are really energized and keep on doing yung mga passion nila, na-inspire ka to do more as well. Ayan, hindi pa tayo nagpapanalong may alam, pero someone is calling na, I think. Ayan, Sir Ivan, ano ba yung ginagawa nyo ngayon, this time of pandemic? What are the initiatives na ongoing?
Okay, ngayong pandemic, medyo nagkaroon din kami, naglalaylo din somehow or nag-change kami ng platform. Where in fact, before naman talaga na ma-maximize utilize namin ng social media as our platform to really kumbaga maximize yung aming resources kasi sinasabi namin na pag ang social media ang magiging maging tool namin, that could be an effective way and very cheap on our part, lalo-lalo na wala kaming funding. Pero sabihin namin mas ma-maximize and then wider audience yung aming ma-reach, no? So as of now sa pandemic, kasi nag-start talaga yung aking project, yung project namin, yung Bangsamoro Youth Peace Building last November 2019. And then dapat matapos siya by ngayong March ata or April, but then nagkaroon ng pandemic, nagkaroon ng extension. So even after that, nangyari is nagkaroon ng mas intensive na online presence. In terms, ang isa sa campaign namin na sinusupport yung sa BYC is yung support to the frontliners. Ibig sabihin, it is about sharing positive messages for our frontliners. Wherein maraming mga discriminations na nangyayari before, na kinakatakutan sila or sinasabi na pinapaalis sila sa isang dorm na tinutuluyan nila is because they are frontliners, there are
Yes.
nurses, doctors, and so on. But then we find it na siguro on our part, the simplest way that we can do and share something positive to them is that to share positive messages. Actually, around 150 to 170 na mga kabataan ang nag-share ng kanilang positive messages and doon sa mga frontliners natin.
Ang dami
And then mayroon din tayo online conversation, isa rin yung kumbaga mina-maximize natin na parang sharing of experiences na kung saan nagpa-Facebook live tayo and then to highlighting some positive initiatives of the young people here in Cotabato City and neighboring municipalities. In the same way, same din yung kahit yung mga personal reflection lang during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then yung ano pa ba?
Yung iba, yung mga binubrew natin ng mga projects for this year.
Binubrew, parang kape lang.
Talagang binubrew.
Parang
Para talagang
exciting,
malasa. Ayan. So, meron kami mga pinaplan na mga projects. More on mental health siya. Pero at the same time, incorporated na din kasi yung awareness sa COVID eh. So, pwedeng i-impart namin yung knowledge namin or yung mga information about COVID pandemic or yung mga information sa COVID sa mga kabataan na tatargetin namin sa mga projects na to. So, mostly yung isang project namin is, ang target namin is mga orphans sa isang orphanage. So, alam naman natin na yung information is somewhat limited sa kanila regarding sa mga COVID, ganitong klaseng information sa mga viruses. So, parang isa sa mga goal namin is to also let them be aware of ano yung mga nangyayari sa mundo natin ngayon. Kung anong nangyayari sa pandemic, kung paano natin maiwasan itong virus na to and such.
Yeah. Rin, parang I think may inisip ko na question na parang gusto mong itanong na.
Ano yung, kasi ang dami nilang initiatives.
Oo nga eh.
So, pwede ba namin malaman kasi syempre, meron yung mga challenges, no? How do you overcome the challenges?
And what are
Baka meron
those?
kayong
Kahit
pwedeng
mga
ibigay na tips.
one or two lang na challenges na na-experience nyo while doing this initiative sa baba. I mean,
Siguro challenges, parang wala. No, just
wow. Wow ha.
Ang ganda.
Marami, no.
Sa garden.
Okay, break lang yung masyadong seryoso tayo, no. So, siguro pag sinabi natin challenges, marami. Number one, siguro, yung ating mobilization. For example, ngayon, we cannot, we have a limited movement.
Yes.
Siyempre, isa din sa mga nakikita namin na sa mobilization kasi, paano siya namin na-overcome is, I think somehow we can maximize our network to work, to work with us, not to work for us. And then, aside from that is yung finances, also, yung financial concern. Pero, hindi masyado kasi namin hina-highlight yan as a problem namin at some point, hindi dahil mayaman kami or may pera kami or pinaghuhugutan, but then nakikita namin na why focus so much on the less or on the things that we don't have, but most likely highlight those things that we have, those assets and those things that we can maximize and we can work, no? Available resources.
Resourcefulness.
Oo. Kasi parang ganun yung sa tingin namin na makikita namin na that's the best thing that we can fight and we can work together.
Yeah, that's really engaging yung statement ni Sir Ivan, no? With all the initiatives talaga, the resources na dapat thankful tayo is the people na kasama natin doing this. Sila yung pinaka-importante. Yeah. Ate Quizzy, do you wanna add something?
Siguro yung mga sinabi ni Sir Ivan, yun yung kadalasan na problema talaga namin. Siguro sa ibang organizations din, ganun yung kadalasan na problema. Siguro yung ginagawa na lang namin as much as possible, kung ano yung kaya naming ibigay, parang kung baga pa hindi na namin ino-overexert pa yung sarili namin para gawin pa siya ng hindi naman namin parang afford na ibigay siya. So instead of parang looking at things na sobrang engrande, as much as possible, ginagawa namin siyang simple. At the same time, maganda yung epekto niya sa mga mabibigyan ng tulong na yon.
Wow. Tama nga naman. Why make it harder kung kaya naman gawin in a simplest way and mas effective pa at mas engaging? Wow, that's nice. Mipi.
Lou. Ay!
Look!
Nakasaka.
Ano?
Yung just to end up this conversation na lang, ano ba yung mga pangarap nyo para sa Bangsamoro Youth?
Cheesy.
Pangarap sa Bangsamoro. Siguro, titingnan natin no, na instead of kasi young people, no, especially to the young people na Bangsamoro, very inspiring and very kumbaga makita natin na very promising yung nangyayari sa mga kabataan Bangsamoro. Siguro gusto lang natin na yung humility, yung sense of kumbaga belongingness sa pagiging Bangsamoro, and then even doon sa idea na to work with other, kasi ang mangyari na you cannot work it alone, but then you need to work with other because yung pagtatrabaho mo at pag-accomplish ng mga bagay-bagay kasama ng iba, you can create an impact not only for your own organization, for your own good as a person, but to other people. And then it could escalate or mag-proliferate pa yung inyong impact more than sa expectation ninyo kasi mas more powerful yung inyong composition. Kaya nakikita ko kung mayroong collaboration and then working together, hindi mahihirapan ng mga Bangsamoro youth na mag-implement ng mga programs kasi may kanya-kanya din silang mga skills, competencies that they can share on the table, and then on the table siguro mas madali yun siya i-maximize rather than competing to one another and then later on magkakaproblema, magkasamaan ng loob. So that would be siguro a burden later on their part. Siguro with that, makikita ko na at this point in time, nakikita ko naman na ang mga young Bangsamoro ay nagtitake step in working together para sa future na kinakaharap nila kung saan yun yung kasalukuyan.
Yun talaga dapat ma-break, no? Yung competing with each other. Pero sana naman, wala naman sana yung ganyan. And that's why we have a program na katulad nito, Kapit Bisig, that we wanted to highlight yung mga ginagawa ng mga youth. So, baka kasi minsan, siguro hindi lang sila aware na there are some initiatives na katulad nito.
Yes.
So, that's why we have this program. Pero, thanks, Sir Ivan. Ate Quizzy.
Yeah, siguro yung pangarap ko for the Bangsamoro is parang somewhat same with Sir Ivan din. Bangsamoro that is inclusive. So, siguro magandang tignan kung yung Bangsamoro in the future, inshallah, is talagang nandito tayo, nagtutulungan lahat. Hindi, yung, ano nga yung sinasabi nila na parang no one is left behind. Parang ganon.
No one is left behind, yeah.
So, mas maganda siguro kung yung Bangsamoro is inclusive, walang nakaseparate, walang nadidiscriminate, or hindi naman, so far hindi naman nangyayari yon, pero sana hindi siya mangyari.
Ay, hindi ba? Wala pa ba? I mean, that's good na, at least wala pa.
I think, siguro.
Yes.
Ayun, so Bangsamoro that is inclusive. Kasama na din yung sabi ni Sir Ivan na yung mga Bangsamoro youth nagtutulungan, hindi lang yung Bangsamoro youth, kundi yung lahat ng Bangsamoro.
Wow. Inclusivity is the key. And once again, mga kabisig, there you have it. Maraming salamat, Sir Ivan and Ate Quizzy, for sharing us your story ngayong hapon na ito. May gusto ba kayong i-plug, like yung SOCMED presence nyo sa mga gustong mag-volunteer or maging parte ng initiative sa ginagawa nyo? Ninya.
Ayan, so sa mga gustong mag-volunteer, pwede nyo pong i-visit yung Facebook page namin, which is Positive Vibes, Positive, Positive, and then Vibes is naka-capital letter, so VIBES, so Positive Vibes. Pwede nyo din kaming i-message kung gusto nyo mag-volunteer, and nagpo-post din kami ng mga initiatives doon na kung saan pwede kayong makisali sa amin.
Yan. Yes, Rin. Meron pa ba? I think we're all set for these two. Maraming salamat, Ate Quizzy and Sir Ivan. Once again, yan. Mibi.
So muli, thank you so much, and thank you rin sa ating partner na the Asia Foundation and USAID. At dahil dyan, nagpadala sila ng kanilang video message para sa ating final episode. Panoorin po natin ang video na to.
Good afternoon, and nice to be with you for this final episode of Kapit Bisig. It's a real pleasure on behalf of the Asia Foundation to join together for this final episode of the series. I know that there's been a lot of interest, a lot of interaction, a lot of shares, likes, reposts through the series, and so that's a real tribute to everyone who's contributed to this fantastic series. I think it's got great reactions because it's relevant, because it's addressing issues that are very current. and because I think it's been done in a fun and creative way. So congratulations to everyone from the creative team and all of the contributors, everyone who's really pitched in over the last few months. It's been a very unusual, very strange time, but by the same token, it's allowed a lot of creativity, a lot of space for new ideas and new ways to communicate. And this Kapit Bisig is a great example of that. So from the Asia Foundation team, we're very grateful for everyone who's worked hard to put this together. Of course, the focus of this has been really on youth perspectives and trying to elevate and give a platform for youth perspectives on issues that matter under the current coronavirus pandemic. And I think the series has done a fantastic job of that. We've heard from a range of youth voices. We've heard from women leaders. We've heard from a whole spectrum of leaders across civil society, and each of those has had their own element of inspiration, their own element of hope in the messages and so on that they have communicated, which was fantastic to see. I think the series has done a really good job of amplifying the voices of youth in a way that other programs have not done, and I again congratulate the team for that. Apologies there. I think it's also done a really good job of connecting to local governments, to the regional authorities and ministries, and again, that's been a key focus of the program and the way it's put together. So kudos to everyone who's managed to do that, and thanks to all of those from local governments, from the regional government, from other authorities who've contributed. So on behalf of the Asia Foundation, thank you for a wonderful series of shows and a great series of information, which has been extremely vital and useful at this point in time. Shukran, maraming salamat.
Ayan, maraming salamat Sir Sam GT from the Asia Foundation for that message. Ayan, so hindi na natin sila kailangan pang i-introduce dahil nandito na si Surprise. Ayan, before we start, please introduce kung sino-sino ba itong mga kasama natin na naka-yellow jacket dito sa studio. Kuya Bon, huwag kang magulat, go.
Ako po si Bolkia Mamadsual, ang team leader ng Team Hikma.
Hikma.
Hi, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Ako naman po si Ashreya Baisinarimbo, ang finance manager ng Team Hikma.
Finance pala to. Ayan. Ay, ano pa pala tayo kasama?
At ako naman po si Georgiani Sinsot at ito
Wow. Kapit Bisig, boses ng Georgiani
Comms manager po. Comms manager.
No, congratulations nga pala dun sa, meron silang initiative din.
Ganun ba? Okay naman. Alright, siguro before mag-start tayo, what's with the yellow jacket?
Bale, magsimula tayo sa Team Hikma, no? Ang Team Hikma ay nabuo.
Inagawa ng rolling mo.
Ang Team Hikma ay nabuo dahil ito ay isa sa 10 teams na napili nakabilang sa Ideas Positive Run 10, ang youth engagement ng Unilove Foundation. That's why we are wearing the iconic yellow jacket.
So it's Ideas Positive.
Ideas Positive.
The branding.
We are called Healthier PH Builders.
Yan.
Yan po.
Okay, ano ba itong Ideas Positive, Ate Ash?
Well, Ideas Positive. Actually, si Jawadi, part din siya ng Ideas Positive during the run.
Hindi. Run 7 na kami. Yeah.
Anyways, kami, batch 10 kami ng Ideas Positive. Ideas Positive is program siya ng Unilove Foundation with supports mga project initiatives ng mga youth for community health.
Georgiani, baka may gusto kang i-add. Kanina ka patawa ng tawa dyan, pwede ba? Kapit Bisig. Yan. Kabisig na Georgiani.
Yes, it's good to be back.
After
one episode and then the end.
Oo nga naman.
This is the end of
Yung sinasabi ni Sir Ivan kanina na hindi lahat ng umaalis, hindi na bumabalik. Look at Georgiani, welcome back sa Kapit Bisig, George.
May second chance.
Ganun
Sana
ba?
all bumabalik na.
Nyad mo na.
Pero
Alright.
thanks for having us sa Kapit Bisig. No? Yung program actually ng Team Hikma, nag-umpisa lang siya as a coffee conversation. That's when it all started. Napag-isipan ng aking teammates na isang engineer and accountant by profession on how can we contribute dito sa ongoing peace process. Nabanggit ni Kuya Bon before na lahat ng efforts na ibibigay sa lahat ng communities except one specific issue. Yun yung psychosocial intervention. Kaya sabi ni Kuya Bon, why don't we take this opportunity, puntahan natin yung former combatants ng MILF and provide at least masimulan yung usap-usapin about psychosocial interventions. And few months later and one pandemic later, nandito kami ngayon doing COVID-19 responses as well.
Wow. Pero with this initiative na ginagawa nyo ngayon this time of pandemic, sila pa rin ba yung the original target na supposedly you would work together with the ideas positive na project na gagawin nyo, yung Hikma? Or are they different kon ba?
Balen, ang nangyari sa amin is since nagkaroon ng COVID-19 pandemic, nag-shift kami ng mga beneficiaries na sa tingin namin ay mas nangangailangan sa panahon ng ngayon. So marami kaming mga initiatives actually. But we started with healthcare, mental health tips online. Nagkaroon kami ng awareness campaign on how to maintain good mental health sa panahon na ito, especially for the youth. Kasi 'di ba, marami ang nakastay sa bahay, marami ang lahat tayo hindi alam ang gagawin, kung anong nangyayari, lahat. So gusto namin na gusto namin na yung initiatives namin patungkol pa rin sa psychosocial.
Yeah.
So naisipan namin yung magkaroon ng awareness campaign online.
Yeah.
Yun yung una namin ginawa.
Yung awareness campaign nyo ba ay online and meron din bang offline?
Bale, sumunod naman ng mga initiatives namin ay nagkaroon kami ng relief operations. A series of relief operations. So, dahil marami ang mga apektado, especially daily wage earners,
Yes.
naisipan namin magkaroon ng relief operation para sa kanila. So, call out kami ng donation drive. Tapos, alhamdulillah, nakalakap kami ng mga monetary donations na ginamit namin para nagsuray-suray kami sa city. So, binigyan namin ng mga relief packs ang mga sidewalk vendors, mga sikad-sikad drivers.
Yes.
Ganun. Para at least makatulong man lang kami kahit kaunti.
Yeah, I wanna go back with Kuya Bon, yung sinabi mo na awareness campaign na ginagawa niyo. How do you come up with your materials na may ensure na that your target people will actually read it? Diba? Yung sa mga awareness campaign na ginagawa niyo, paano niyo kinacraft yung mga materials, mga infographics, para ma-ensure na talagang babasahin talaga siya ng mga dapat magbasa?
Dahil meron kaming magaling na communications manager. So,
Isa sa mga... si Georgiani.
Yes.
Actually, para sa'yo yun.
Yes, si Georgiani. Isa sa mga naging technique na ginawa namin is nag-translate kami into Maguindanaon na kung ano patungkol sa COVID-19, ano ang COVID-19. Dahil hindi naman lahat sa atin minsan nakakaintindi ng Tagalog. So,
Localized language.
So, localized language ang ginamit namin sa isa sa mga infographics na ginamit namin. Sa mga infographics namin, makakapaliwanag dito si Georgiani, ang aming communications manager.
Go, George. Take it.
Yan, thank you so much, Joanny, no?
Wow. parang tayo lang yung...
Hindi, yun na, tama yung nasabi ni Kuya Bon na we did explore yung iba't ibang possibilities ng localized language. And since mostly based naman kami talaga dito sa Central Mindanao, pinrefer talaga yung Maguindanao. And eventually may mga local government units na nag-pick up nun. Even yung provincial government of Maguindanao, I hope they're watching, pinick up yung ating awareness campaign online, and eventually sila yung nag-sponsor dun sa Katabanga Saguna online arts competition.
Very nice, no?
Talagang yung growth ng aming project talaga, nag-develop siya throughout the pandemic, to say the least, from its original inception. And I'm really proud, Joe, sa ating mga friends, Rino, itong sila Kuya Bon and si Ate Ash, because hindi kasi kami organized, hindi kami organization, hindi kami funded ng malalaking groups. Pero kaming tatlo lang talaga with some of our volunteers watching. And kilala din ni Joe yung most of our volunteers, and nakapag-pull off nung ganun. So na-feature tayo sa TV Patrol, na-feature sa iba't ibang online sites, and ngayon pinagpatuloy na yung efforts online
Iba
and
din
offline.
Iba din yung branding ni Georgiani talaga. parang medyo nakukuha ako magtanong sa kanila. May challenges ba na sa team na itong team na to eh? May challenges ba?
Oo naman. So, isa sa mga challenges talaga namin being kami young professionals in our own fields. So kami full-time nagtatrabaho kami sa Bangsamoro, sa may mga opisina.
Essential workforce pa during the pandemic.
Yes.
So,
ano yung pinaka-nahirapan kami is yung our schedule. So sinisingit lang talaga namin yung mga ginagawa namin. Even yung pagmamalengke, kahit talagang si Ash dito galing pa ng Datupiang. Tapos magta-travel siya pagdating dito and then magma-market kami sa super, ganun. So yun talaga yung isa sa major challenges na nakaharap namin.
So ano yung ginawa nyo to overcome that?
I think it's only a matter of kung gusto, may paraan talaga.
Yeah, their motivation to do
Tama nga
that.
naman yun. Ito si Georgiani kasi kung gusto may paraan. Yeah, Rin.
Yeah, yung motivation. Ano yung motivation, diba? Ganun yung mga challenges, ang hirap mag-travel, maraming mga commitment. Ano yung naging motivation nyo during this?
So question pala yun. Okay.
Oo.
So what motivates you doing the things that you do now? Ate Ash, since birthday mo ngayon, okay.
Eid Milad.
parang pang Miss Universe. No? Motivation, I don't know, cliche as it may sound, pero parang feel kasi namin masyado kaming blessed that during the pandemic, meron pa rin kaming nare-receive na mga, like, for example, sa part namin, sinusweldohan pa rin kami. Unlike yung mga daily wage earners na na-stop yung kanilang pamumuhay. So, parang yun na lang yung ginawa naming motivation na why not we give back to them sa sobrang daming blessings na dumating na sa atin. Parang gano'n.
Tsaka gusto ko rin idagdag, no, isa sa mga nag-push talaga sa amin nung relief operation was Ash.
Yeah.
Talagang gusto niya talagang gawin talaga yon. So yun lang.
Because
gusto ko lang i-add.
Kailangan talaga may mag-push. Georgiani, o ano na. Pero parang GGV. George, ikaw George. Si George marami na ito nasabi, pero deserve marinig ng mga kabisig natin. Ano ba yung nagmo-motivate sa kanya?
Alam niyo, very challenging nung starting ECP sa Cotabato City. Kasi alam ng dalawa kasi hindi talaga ako makapasok pag Cotabato City.
Ay, taga-dos ba sun?
Taga saan pala si Georgiani?
Taga-dos.
Taga-dos.
North, ano na?
Former resident, right?
Katataga.
Magkapit bahay kasi kami ni George. Ano ba?
Napasangan kayo, nahirapan talaga
Yeah.
initially kasi hindi ako makapasok. Tapos
Mhm.
si Kuya Bon and Ate Ash medyo distant yung mga bahay nila. Tapos wala kaming mga working pass at that time. So we
Yeah.
had to work with our local government and then yung mga respective health units para ma-secure yung aming movement on the ground. But tulad nga ng ginagawa niyo dito sa Kapit, Bisig and sa Moropreneur, na-realize namin na kung hindi tayo, sino? At kung hindi pa ngayon,
Kailan?
Saguna.
Saguna. Oo, parang nag-jump na tayo agad dun sa mga... Oo nga, Georgiani, ano ba ibig sabihin nung kattabanga sa... I mean, naiintindihan ko naman siya, baka isipin nila, ano ba yan? Oo, para, di ba, para naman malaman ng mga hindi nakakaintindi.
actually, yung underlying program talaga namin is called Saguna. It focuses on two words actually, Saguna meaning now, and Saguna meaning in wisdom, right? Saguna.
Yeah.
So, since psychosocial intervention siya, medyo pinaglaruan lang yung words and Saguna. Nagkaroon na nung kattabanga Saguna dahil sa relief operations na gustong maabot nung tinig may bawat sulok ng Central Mindanao. Kaya binanggit yung salitang kattabanga Saguna, meaning helping now. So, kailangan, ito so yun, binabasa ko.
Check. Your mic.
Sabihin yung check.
Ano ba? Naka-on ba to? Georgiani, kanina pa salita dyan. Hindi mo lang man... Ayan.
Karoon nung kattabanga Saguna, meaning
Ano na
helping.
boses?
Meaning helping now. So, ayun po, ni-launch ni Kuya Bon and ni Ate Ash na ni-launch namin yung Kattabanga Saguna. So, Kattabanga Saguna is just one of the umbrella projects na nagkaroon yung original na project Saguna. If you would see yung growth nung page and nung project, talagang lumaki siya from its original intent. And ngayon, naabot natin, Joe, yung inyong hometown sa South UP.
Yeah. North UP kami. Sa North UP.
North UP ba kayo? So, yun po, magpapatuloy po yung aming next projects in the next few weeks.
Wow, that's exciting. Sana makabalik na ako doon para naman pwede ako sumali.
Maging beneficiary.
Ay, Kuya Bon, ano na?
Yung sa sinasabi ni George, nagsimula yung pag-reach out namin sa community sa UP dahil di ba bumalik na yung transportation dito sa Cotabato City.
Yes.
So naghanap kami ng mas nangangailangan pa, and then isa sa mga pinaka-vulnerable during this pandemic is the mga indigenous communities. So kaya naman naisipan namin i-reach out yung mga kapatid natin sa South UP. So unang nangyari is that we also partnered with Kapit Mindanao. So ang Kapit Mindanao is an online campaign na para makalikom ng 1 million. Yung goal was 1 million para abutin ang bawat sulok ng Mindanao. So yun, tapos ang Saguna, Project Saguna is one of the lucky ones na maging part ng beneficiary organizations nung mga 20 lamang ang napiling beneficiary organizations kung saan bibigyan ng cash assistance para magkaroon ng relief operations. So yun yung unang initiative namin sa South UP. Nagkaroon kami ng relief operations sa South UP. Tapos nasundan naman yan nung pinakabago namin ginawa just last Saturday, fresh na fresh, no? Yung Kadtaba nga Saguna, hope and resilience for our brothers, the children of South UP, particularly in Kuya, Barangay Kuya.
Barangay Kuya.
So it's psychosocial intervention sa pamamagitan ng at saka COVID response activity din. So, nagkaroon kami ng hand washing exercises, multimedia education, nagkaroon ng youth empowerment sa kanila through multimedia education. May mga challenges kami nawala ng kuryente pagdating namin doon.
Multimedia. Ano ba to? Multimedia, parang...
nagkaroon kami ng film showing, animated clips na in Tagalog na may mga matututunan yung mga bata. Magbibigay sa kanila ng pag-asa and resilience, ganun, para may mga aral.
Yeah. Naka-localized version din ba to? Or naka-localized ba to pang...
Bali, naka-Tagalog.
Tagalog?
Naka-Tagalog siya. Bali, yung mga children in South UP, meron din kasi kaming partner organization, ang UNIPYO. UNIPYO is
United Indigenous Peoples Youth Organization.
Yes.
Based talaga doon.
Opo, based doon. At bago kami pumunta doon, nagkaroon kami ng conversation as to how we would communicate to the kids. And nasabi naman nila nakakaintindi sila ng Tagalog. That's why okay lang na in Tagalog yung ating mga shows.
Yeah.
That's very good, magkaroon ng collaboration dun sa area. And they come up defeated the project dun sa area.
Matawa ka.
Hindi
ko lang talaga pag every time mga yes alumni yung kasama natin sa Kapit Bisig, tawang-tawa tayo. Bakit ganun? Branding?
Masaya.
Branding. Anyways, Rin, we're now down dun sa pinaka-cliche at pinaka-aabangan na question with them. So, lahat sila sasagot. Ayan. Kuya Bon, please proceed sa front. Joke lang. Go Rin. Ano ba yon?
Bilang kabataang Bangsamoro, ano yung pangarap ninyo para sa mga Bangsamoro?
Kuya Bon, go.
Ako talaga? Pwedeng si Ash na lang? Si
Georgiani daw muna. Georgiani, okay. Wow.
Pressure kami sa Georgiani.
Ito na naman tayo. George, sige na, huwag ka na mag-keme. Go na.
Kung galingan.
Hindi, very vague yung question and at many cases, maraming iba't ibang sagot. Pero for me lang is, simple lang, yung pangarap ko sa Bangsamoro, magkaroon ng isang Bangsamoro government that works for the Bangsamoro. Isang pamahalaang Bangsamoro na kumikilos para sa Bangsamoro. At the end of the day, yun pong 3 taon na ito sa ating transition period, yun lang naman yung nilaan natin buuin yung isang bureaucracia na magbibigay tugon sa pangangailangan ng Bangsamoro. So kapag mayroong pamahalaang Bangsamorong gumagana, the rest of the promises and the rest of the dreams of every Bangsamoro might at least have a chance to come true. So we need a working government more than anything else. Yun lang po.
Wow, maraming salamat, Congressman. Georgiani. Thank you so much, George. No?
Masyadong
Ayan, Kuya Bon, wag ka ma-pressure. Go na.
Masyadong ginalingan ni George. Ano nga ba yung tanong?
Anong pangarap mo para sa Kabataang Bangsamoro?
So siguro akin ang masasabi ko, ang pangarap ko sa Kabataang Bangsamoro ay magkaroon ng social responsibility. Tayong lahat, tayong mga kasi we want to inspire, di ba? Tulad sa mga ginagawa natin, sana magkaroon tayo ng social responsibility na kahit kabataan tayo, kaya natin tumulong sa ating mga komunidad in our own capacities, kahit maliit lamang. Yun
wow. So si Ate Ash, ano yung birthday wish mo? Ay, hindi. Sorry. Ano yung pangarap mo sa Kabataan Bangsamoro?
Wait lang, na-pressure ako. So, yung akin naman is, since, di ba, nasabi nila yung background ko, sa Datopiang ako nag-work. And napansin ko that yung mga kabataang Bangsamoro na nasa liblib na mga places, hindi equal yung mga nabibigay na opportunities sa kanila. Unlike sa nandito sa like Cotabato, yung mga city. So, ang akin lang is that sana magkaroon ng equal opportunities sa lahat ng mga kabataang Bangsamoro. Yun lang po.
So sweet.
Opportunity, for the Bangsamoro.
Okay, George, thank you. Once again, maraming salamat, Team Hikma, for joining us this afternoon. Georgiani, thank you, Ate Ash. Happy birthday ulit. And Kuya Bon, maraming salamat.
Before pala,
Ay, doon na. Tapos na eh. Overtime na. Sige.
Lang kasi, George, do the honor, call for.
Go na, George.
Thanks for having us. Hindi, abangan nyo po, ngayong Sabado, babalik po ang Team Hikma at yung next phase ng ating katabanga na Kappapagar Brev Inam Fedo. So that's Teduray for crafting stories of hope and resilience. So babalik po kami ngayong Sabado sa Kuya, South UP. Diyan po yung heart ng conflict ngayon. Again, may mga kababayan po tayong hindi lamang po dumaranas ng pandemya, pero dumaranas din ng isang armed conflict. So doble-doble po yung mga pinagdaraanan nila. And kami naman po, wala naman po kaming kakayanan, pero susubukan naming pasayahin yung mga kabataang nandoon sa paglo-launch ng Kuya Olympics. Kasi Kuya yung pangalan ng lugar, so Kuya Olympics po ngayong Sabado. Nice. And hopefully, Kuya Bon, meron pa tayong isang mas malaking event na nakalaan ngayong buwan.
Opo. I would like to take this opportunity na din po dahil nandito dahil we want to maximize our resources, no? Kailangan bilang healthier PH builder at bilang youth leader, kailangan natin na i-maximize nga. Maging resourceful. Maging resourceful. Kaya naman, humihingi po kami ng tulong sa inyo. Actually, we are calling out for donations. Tumatanggap po kami ng tulong. You may check yung aming page sa Facebook. You can just search sa Guna, Crafting Stories of Hope, at makikita ninyo kung paano pwede kayong mag-message sa amin kung paano kayo makatulong sa amin. Dahil marami pa kaming mga nakalaang mga aktibidades para sa mga bata sa South UP, Maguindanao.
Aktibidades, buwan ng wika. Ayan, we wish you good luck, Team Hikma, no? Sana mas marami pa kayong marating na lugar sa farm and sa Philippines, di ba?
Yes.
Wow, ang lawak. Ayan, hooray for more stories, no? Okay, good luck, George, and maraming salamat again. And Ate Ashley, birthday mo ngayon. Good luck na rin. And Kuya Bon, good luck. Maraming salamat. Ayan, Nishreen.
Ayan.
Anong ayan? Ayun. Ayan. Now, nandito na tayo sa pinaka-exciting na part. Actually, pwede na kayong... Joke lang. Ayan. Maraming salamat. Nandito na tayo sa Panalo ang May Alam. Direct? Gising ba? Yan. Panalo ang may alam. Simpleng-simple lang yung gagawin ng mga kabisig natin. If-flash natin sa screen. 2 questions natin today.
Yes. And
actually,
we have our new... May bago tayong mechanics, di ba?
Meron ba?
Oo, sabi mo.
Okay. Oo nga. Meron tayong bagong mechanics. Para sa ating unang katanungan, direct utang na loob, paki-flash na. Ayan. Sino-sino ang mga organizations sa likod ng Kapit Bisig program? Kung alam ang sagot, i-comment lang yan mga kabisig. Dahil pag alam ang sagot, anong pwede mangyari? Pwede silang manalo ng 1,000 pesos.
Ayan. So ulit ang ating question, sino-sino
ang organizations behind the Kapit Bisig program?
Yes.
Simple lang yan mga kabisig. I-comment lamang yan. Meron tayong, meron naman
so while we
sa
are
atin.
waiting, meron na ba?
Wala pa.
While we are waiting, batiin muna natin yung mga kabisig natin na nanonood. Kay Taz, hello. Hello po sa inyo. Kay Zaira Caceres. Ayan, nag-send siya ng green heart and pink heart.
Ayan. Ito, si Dato Muhammad Jamir Brillantes. Tapos si Jam, dapat i-invite pa nila na sana ito, no? Oo, nanonood. Si Taz, ayan, may nag-comment na.
May nag-comment na ata.
Ano daw? Ang organization sa likod ng Kapit Bisig ay nasa harap. Ano daw? Ano ba yung EP? USAID. Tsaka the Asia Foundation with the Moropreneur.
God bless and more power team.
Ay, kulang ng INC yung the Moropreneur. Tangkap pa yun.
Natin.
Okay na yun.
Yes.
Ayan, congratulations. Mag-message ka. Paki-screenshot. Someone from the team can screenshot yung sagot. Ayan. Congrats, Taj. Okay, sa next question na natin, direct. Nasaan na ba yun?
Next question, ayan. Ano ang Kapit Bisig?
Ayan, feel ko mas mahaba-haba tong sagot na to. Ano ang Kapit Bisig?
Ano ang Kapit Bisig?
May mga keywords lang tayong hahanapin dito, kabisig na MIPI and kabisig na rin. Ayan, okay.
Habang naghihintay tayo.
Si Ashreya Bay is also, ayan, nanunood si Ashreya Bay. Ayan.
Muhammad Bamusali.
Oh my God, parang hindi ako makapaniwala, nanunood siya.
Ayan, meron na tayo. Yung ating...
Sobrang busy ng tao na to.
Meron na ang sagot.
Okay.
Yung ating top fan, di ba?
Naka-top fan? Okay. Ang layunin po ng Kapit Bisig is, Taglish, upang mabigyan tayo ng information na up-to-date at tama sa kabila ng COVID pandemic. Kailangan natin to with the heart.
Char. Ayan.
Ginugel ba to? Or medyo na-touch na ako doon, pero... Okay, congratulations again. I-message mo natin kayo. Paki-screenshot na lang sa team yung dalawang sagot. Sila na yung last na winners, no, for our Panalong May Alam sa Season 1 ng Kapit Bisig program. Once again, congrats. Dahil nanalo kayo ng 1,000 pesos. Hindi po yan mula sa Shopee. Okay.
Wow.
Ayan, at bilang panghuli para sa ating paalam for the Season 1, kabisig na MIPI, ano yung Kapit Pulot of the Season mo?
Siguro mauna tayo kay Rin.
Kabisig na rin ano yung Kapit Pulot of the Season mo.
Okay. Ang Kapit Pulot of the Season ko sa Kapit Bisig ay naunawaan natin na ang pagkakaroon ng collaboration and co-creation ay isang napakalaking hakbang para makapagbigay tayo ng inspiration and motivation at makapaghikayat ng iba na tumulong sa atin para sa ating advokasya. Katulad nito Kapit Bisig, no? Maraming kabataan na gumagawa ngayon ng mga awareness patungkol sa COVID-19 pandemic. And yun, hina-highlight ko lang yung collaboration and co-creation ng bawat isa.
Wow.
So, ang akin naman, sa dami-dami nang nangyayari sa atin ngayon, bukod sa COVID-19, meron pa tayong ibang problema na kinakaharap. Siguro, natutunan ko dito yung paano maging positive. Kasi alam natin sa sarili natin na ang dami-daming mga organizations, ang dami-daming mga taong tumutulong sa atin. So we always have to think positive talaga.
Wow, that's cute. Ako naman, tanungin nyo naman ako.
Ikaw, Joe.
Ang unfair naman ng live.
Yes, Joe.
Actually, nasabi nyo na lahat. Actually, sa dami ko natutunan na mga pulot, no, from our episodes, wala na akong masabi. Oo. Gusto ko lang i-remind ng bawat isa sa atin that kahit sino ka man, ano man yung background mo in life, you can always do something. Kailangan lang, sabi mo nga rin, to work together. Alamin kung kailan mag-start, supposedly, and use that, yung passion sa puso mo talaga, and put that passion sa lahat ng bagay na ginagawa mo, and trust me, malayo pa ang mararating.
Just start.
Start now.
Start now.
Yes.
So muli, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga kabisig natin na sinubaybayan kami simula episode 1 hanggang ngayon, episode 15. So yun. Muli ito po si MIPI, ang inyong kabisig.
At ako naman si Rin, ang inyong kabisig.
Ayan, once again, maraming salamat sa inyo mga kabisig sa pagsubaybay sa atin every Monday of the week, 4 p.m. po dito sa the Moropreneur Inc. Once again, thank you din sa ating mga funders who supported us throughout the program, USAID, the Asia Foundation, and of course, the Moropreneur Inc. Muli itong inyong kabisig, Joe Salik, Kapit Bisig, Boses ng Kabataan para sa Bangsa.
Salamat Kapit Bisig sa inyong patuloy na pag-ibig. Dahil sa inyong mga videos at mga Facebook Live, ay marami kayong matutunan ng tao, lalong-lalo na kayong estudyante ng inyong mga maiisip. Sana ay pagpatuloy pa ninyo ang inyong servisyo nang sa gayon ay marami pa kayong matulungang mga tao at especially sa mga estudyante para sa susunod na hinapos.
Salamat, Kabisig! Maraming salamat po, Kabisig.
Salamat, Kabisig. Mula sa Zamboanga City, salamat, Kabisig.
Maraming salamat, Kabisig.
Salamat, Kabisig.
Salamat, Kabisig.
Mula sa Dato Anggan Midimbang Maguindanao, maraming salamat mga Kabisig.
Maraming salamat sa makabuluhang impormasyon na hatid ng Kapit Bisig program. Every Monday, marami ako natututunan at napapasaya niyo ko lagi. Mula sa Davao City, my name is Johaimi Salipada.
Hi Kapit Bisig, gusto kong sabihin na maraming salamat kasi marami kayong natutulungan sa pamamagitan ng inyong programa and nakatulad ko. And hindi lang kasi sa paghahatid ng balita. For me kasi, nagbibigay yung Kapit Bisig kasi nagbibigay ng inspiration sa akin. And Kapit Bisig, natutunan ko yung acceptance. Kasi kung wala ka nun is, wala kang peace of mind, I guess. And I've started to love myself. And thank you for that. And Kapit Bisig is nag-realize din sa akin na kahit successful ka man o hindi, lalo na kung may mga sakuna is be humble, be grateful, and marunong makontento.
Maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsubaybay sa aming live updates. Aming kinagagalak na makapaglingkod sa inyo. Mula sa lungsod ng Iligan, ako ang inyong kabisig, Muammar Dipatuan, Kapit Bisig.
Maraming salamat mga kabisig. Isa pong karangalan ang maglingkod sa pagbabalita. Mula dito sa lungsod ng Marawi City, ako ang inyong kabisig, Juhay Fabidar, Kapit Bisig.
Maraming salamat mga kabisig mula dito sa probinsya ng Lanao del Sur, Gafs Argayan. Sukran!
Handog namin na serbisyong totoo sa bangsa mula sa probinsya ng Lanao del Norte. Maraming salamat, kabisig.
Kapit Bisig, boses ng kabataan para sa bangsa.